Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at The Rock. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. The Golden Eagles ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the UTEP Miners offense will have the ball first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened last time.
And the Miners decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Golden Eagles offense has the ball for the first time. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups.
Brings it in the open. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. And the Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Braxton. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Golden Eagles will line it up on 1st and 10. Hands it off. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They want to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Pittman. Gets it in. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quickly out to the tight end. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you can tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Gets it out quickly. Got room at the 35. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Back to pass, it's Nelson. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
We've reached the break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively? Trying to have success on third down.
They're going to throw it on third and goal. Touchdown, UTEP! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. He went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Braxton. A little screen to the running back. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Golden Eagles are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Metcalf. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Line gets set, first down. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Pittman. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Denning days, and they'll get another one today. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And the Miners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Pick off. What a play by this defense. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. On the run, it's Pittman. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give on the inside. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to pass. It's Braxton. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest
There he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Miners moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. They'll immediately call timeout.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Miners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
That's caught. It's Davis. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Looking for a productive play on first down. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back and put your offense in business.
And what a change in momentum. It looked like the offense was going to score points. Not only does the defense pick it off, but a great individual effort on the return, now setting their team up in field goal range to try and steal 3 points before the end of the half.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Hattiesburg. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the rock.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Braxton. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Under fire. Hit as he throws. He's got it. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Golden Eagles are threatening on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That changes the sequence, doesn't it? Like, you think 1st and goal, maybe I can pound this several times, and now you get the loss. Now you got to rethink things a little bit. Do I want to throw the football now? Do I?
Touchdown, Southern Miss. And the route is on.
And it's been more of the same in the second half of this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Off-play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome.
Turning it on. Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Braxton. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. On the move, he fires.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
A strike downfield. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Golden Eagles are marching down the field. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
After that penalty, now they're set up inside the red zone on 1st and 10. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Gets it to him on the screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's passed. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Really disciplined job by the coverage. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way